Today's topic, Adam22. If you aren't aware, Adam22 is a YouTuber, also an adult star with his wife, Lena. They run OnlyFans, very, very popular. Makes them a lot of money. And Adam's come under fire for being a sneako, if you will. 10 days after getting married, decided to let another man do it with his wife for the first time.
Hey guys, guess who I'm shooting with today? It's finally happening. Wow, I did not know you were going to do that.
Little backstory. Adam22 previously, up until even early as a year ago, said he would not want to do that. He wasn't open to it.
Now, would you guys ever have a dude be in your scenes?
No.
No. We got a one-way thing going here.
One-way thing.
I mean, we're monogamous in our private lives, and then we do shit on camera with other girls.
Right.
I got too much money to have her getting dunked and fucked by some fucking linebacker. I can't do it.
Should I use that same logic on you? I've got too much money to let my man do this.
If you want to cancel Plug Talk, that'd be fine.
But changed his mind recently. And the internet has been letting him have it, including Andrew Tate.
There's a guy called Adam22. Once again, I have no idea who this man is. I just saw on Twitter yesterday that he was with a porn star who'd never done a male scene. They got married, and like a week after their marriage, she did her first male scene with some random dude. And he's on a podcast defending it.
Did his wife have sex with somebody else?
Correct. Why? Like, this is the level you could, but this is what the Matrix wants from you as a man. They want the woman in charge and the man below with no backbone, because if the woman's in charge, they can emotionally affect her. They can scare her. This is why we have birth rates declining, porn, women who are running around sharing one man with no intention of having children. Like, where do we think this is gonna end?
I like how Andrew Tate was talking about, like, oh, look at this filth and degeneracy of today's society. Dude has like multiple families. It's like, shut up, bro.
He has multiple what?
He has multiple families. He has multiple women with multiple kids. It's like, you're not any better in regards to how you... A lot of dudes are hedonistic in different ways, and then want to judge other people's form of hedonism like theirs is better. Oh no, this is more traditional. Why? Everybody doing a lot of grandstanding about what kind of relationship form people should have. But if you look in their closet, a lot of them are degenerates. Everybody reacting, okay? Everybody feels some type of way about Adam22 and his wife. A year ago, though, he was saying he wouldn't let his wife do a scene.
Obviously, you see with like the Will Smith thing, like, you know, the idea that Will Smith would allow somebody else to fuck his wife is like so beyond most rap fans' comprehension. So, I mean, I still haven't done that again, but, you know, we had the conversation. I wouldn't say that I like completely ruled it out, although I also am not really like, it's not like I want to, you know, I'm not on that cuck time. Like,
I'm a bit surprised that people care this much, only because of this.
Go ahead.
He's an adult video star. You can go on X videos or any other website and you can watch videos of him banging other women and banging his wife. They both do videos with other women and other people. They've been doing that. So the idea of an adult actor engaging in an unconventional relationship is like, that's normal to me. Most of the adult actors that you see in the industry who are married, a lot of them let their wives do it with other partners. Do I think it's a weird relationship dynamic? Sure. But they're already prawn stars. It was never normal to begin with to me.
Mm-hmm. Now, is there any jealousy ever?
Good question.
It's been years, I think, because in the beginning.
Son, 7 years into porn. Yo, do you get jealous when I fuck other girls ever? Is that like a situation?
So I think our first scene. So I can deep throat, but I can't deep throat like Carmen Karma. I can't deep throat like Adriana Chechik. And I think
you bring it up? Yeah.
You know, like he made like a different sound.
Bring that up just so we can see.
None of these people would have cared about this relationship dynamic if Adam kept banging every other woman on this planet. Yep. But the moment she bangs one person, everybody loses their mind. Yep. So I don't even know if this is about being traditional. I just think this is about dudes and how they feel they want to run their relationship. But I'm just like, run it how you want to run it. Let other people run theirs the way they want. But we need to stop talking about we literally want traditional marriages. When motherfuckers had nothing to say about the fact that Adam was running threesomes and then just banging other women on his own all the time. I don't know. I don't understand what people are really complaining about that deeply, because it just doesn't make that sense to me. Someone who's always been weird is doing more weird shit.
None of my business.
It's like finding out Sneako's still cucks. Like, yeah, okay, what?
The thing is, maybe it's because I have friends in the industry, right? And they tell me that that's the hard part of being in the industry. in that industry is having partners, right? Because at some point jealousy comes up. What I have a problem with is whenever the girl's like doing her thing and everything and stuff, and she's doing that industry and that work with a whole bunch of other guys, and then when she turns around, like what Andrew Tate is stating is, let's say for example in that industry you have a girl that's working as a prawn star, doing her thing, banging other dudes, and the minute she's with another guy that is in the industry as well, she feels some type of way when he does that with. I understand where that would apply, because it's like you're doing the same thing and now you're trying to dictate what others doing the same thing as you. Remember back then we had a video where there was a girl saying that she was saying, oh, it's really hard to be in that industry and then having a partner, and then the other question was, is there jealousy? Of course there is. I don't want him to do this and that and that. I'm like, yeah, but you're out there doing the same thing. That's what I would have a problem with. But they don't. They don't have a problem with. They do that. So to me, it's a nothing sandwich. It's nothing. Would I prone and would I promote this lifestyle or this thing? No. But that's what they do.
I just don't know why people care now. I suspect it's two things that are really playing in this. One, a lot of people don't really consume his adult content or know he does adult content. So for them, they just see him as a YouTuber partially, or they just haven't really accepted the fact that that's what he does. And two, I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that she got with a black guy. I'm just telling you this right now. I noticed that racial dynamics play heavily into these kinds of situations. I suspect that she would have just banged some regular looking white dude, right, who wasn't like, or just even some Asian, nobody would have really cared. But it's the idea of being emasculated by somebody who's more masculine than you and he's banging your wife out. That's what a lot of people are playing to. I know this because even when I danced with Melina, right, even though nothing happened, everybody was writing like BBC fan fiction and all this other weird stuff. And there was a huge racial component that really played into
out of you dancing.
People were writing like, yo, the BBC ran through her and entered through her puss and then came out her mouth. Like they were writing like tentacle type shit. It was crazy. From somebody I never spent any alone time with. That's how wild everybody went. Mm-hmm. And I think the third part about this that's probably making everybody feel some type of ways, they just recently got married. Mm-hmm. But you have to understand, the kind of people who get married today are not the kind of people who get married in the past. Marriage today is not some sanctimonious thing that you may view it that way, and I understand why you would. But understand, a lot of people don't engage in it that way. So for me, seeing this, I'm like, with a generation of 18-year-olds doing OnlyFans and everybody and their mama being nurses and they fucking OnlyFans, or people at the strip club and then also doing other jobs and all this other stuff, you know, dudes trying to have harems of women even though they're not religious any type of way. I'm just so used to seeing unconventional relationships. This just looks like more of the same. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm not saying we should endorse it. I'm just saying I don't know why there's so much outrage. This seems pretty standard in 2023.
I'm just surprised that people are surprised.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised that, oh, word, that's what makes you take. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Like out of these people, it's nothing. And he stated why he's letting that happen monetarily. People have different sets of priorities, and they prioritize money, which is fine.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna tell you how to run your fucking thing.
No,
you know what I mean?
I agree.
He hasn't said anything about other men, and that, and like if you go out there and you cheat on your girl with a bunch of girls, you can't be mad that she does the same thing. You can't. You can't. Same thing with that. If you go out there and you're in this industry and you do this and that and the third, if your girl does it, why are you mad? Oh yeah, but she's a girl. Like, men and women are different. Whatever, yada yada yada.
But anyways, that's my thoughts. Anything else you want to say?
Nah.
All right, let us know what you guys think in the comments.